Welcome back, friends. So today we are going to be talking about this giant obelisk here, the Soul Obelisk. This is a kind of late release to Menaphos. They added it 2 or 3 days after Menaphos was actually added. And all you have to do is just left click on this and you will start gaining reputation in whichever faction you currently have set as your active. One thing I do want to note before anything else, you are taking damage from this. That's why my life points are going down. So make sure you bring some food along with you. I personally just brought some monkfish because when I found out about these, I didn't actually have any food in my bank. I had some rocktails, but I didn't want to waste rocktails, seeing as how they're higher healing but cost a lot more per HP. And I figured out that for me, monkfish was a relatively balanced option. I know a lot of people do choose to do swordfish or lobsters. They are a little bit cheaper and better efficiency, but you will have to bank a little bit more often to get them out of the bank. As you can see right there, I did get a little bit of an increase in HP. If you get really lucky, some people actually use the group heal spell from Livid Farms. And they will be healing you guys all so that you guys can just do this AFK. I wouldn't bank on that, but if you're doing this around reset time, you do have that as an option. So, as you can see right here, I think it's about every 8 game ticks I'm getting 85, for me, ports reputation. Depending on which reputation you have active, so which faction you have as set as your active reputation gains, then you will be getting them in whatever faction you have it set as. Unfortunately, these are not infinite and they do go away at some point. I am in a friends chat right now that is telling me where the obelisks are. I will go ahead and put a little thing on the screen right now telling you all the friends chats that I currently know about. But it is basically Soul Obby, Soul Obby FC, Soul Obby FC 2, 3, 4, etc. Those are going to be the best friend chats that I've found to actually do these Soul Obelisks with. When I get back to another Soul Obelisk, I will go ahead and resume recording. Okay, I just got a call saying that it was right here in Ports. There are 4 locations I could possibly be in. It could be in the Ports District, the Workers District, the Merchants District, or the Imperial District. Basically every single friends chat that I've seen, they are all going to be using the annotations like this. So the 79 means that it is in world 79, which is the world I'm currently in, as you can see from the friends chat over here. And the P means Ports District. It is just the first letter of every district. So Ports is going to be P, Workers is going to be W, M is going to be Merchant, and I is going to be Imperial. As you can see from over here, the 54 Merchant, that means that it was going to be in the Merchant District and on World 54. Seeing as how there's so many people doing this right now, your best way of figuring out where it is in that district is just to follow the giant flood of people. It's really easy to just follow them. The Ports is the only one that is not directly next to the Shifting Tombs over there. So Shifting Tomb is going to be your best way of getting around, in my personal opinion. That's going to be how you're going to want to get around to get to all these soul obelisks. So, what are the rates for this obelisk here? So, as you can see, I'm getting 85 ports every 8 ticks. That's about 4.8 to 5 seconds. So, you are going to get a grand total of 60,000 reputation per hour if you were able to continuously do this for 20 minutes total. Now, that's a little bit not realistic because these only last for about 5 minutes. Unless you get super lucky, you are going to have about 30 seconds to a minute of downtime in between each obelisk. But realistically, you can get all 20,000 reputation that you can get every single day. It does cap out at 20,000 reputation daily. You can get all 20,000 of that in about 30 minutes most days, assuming that you don't get super trolled or anything like that. So you can get about 40 to 50,000 reputation per hour realistically doing these. So it's going to be your best way of getting reputation, bar none, in Menaphos. The best besides that is close to about 10,000. So you're getting about 5,000 sorry, 5 times faster reputation gains. So I do want to mention as well here that you do not want to be eating food from your inventory. You don't want to be left clicking food from your inventory because it has a chance to actually stop you from, there we go, it returns you to the realm of the living. So you're going to want to be in evolution of combat, and you're going to be wanting to eat food from the action bar. For some reason, eating food from the action bar is represented in a different way to them. So you are going to be actually not canceling your communing with the soul obelisk or touching the soul obelisk or whatever you want to call it. You're not going to be interrupting your reputation gains anytime you have to eat food if you're using it from the buff bar down here. As you can see, I'm hitting a monkfish, I'm eating a monkfish, and I am getting extra health, but it is not interrupting me touching the soul obelisk, which is a lot better than having to re-click on the soul obelisk every time that you have to eat up. So all in all, best way of getting your reputation, honestly, that's all you really need to know. As always, if you liked this kind of video, go ahead and leave a subscribe down below, a like, and a comment. Hopefully you guys are all my friends now. Have a good one.